What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Take a quick second and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Daily videos, all different topics on this channel. We got something for everyone over here. But check it out, man. This is actually something that I saw in the news about a year ago. And it is regarding The Simpsons, one of the longest airing shows on TV, of all time, or still currently running. It's been around forever. Everyone knows The Simpsons. You know what I mean? It took a little bit of a hit in popularity, since Family Guy blew up. But The Simpsons definitely, still doing their thing. I don't think they're in any hot water as far as being canceled or anything like that. But what's going on is the character Apu, is basically gonna disappear from the show. And what the deal is as we know, Apu, the character is of Indian descent, and basically there was a lot of criticism going around, saying that it was a racist caricature of like an Indian store owner or Indians. A lot of Indian people were complaining about this, as well as, I guess, other people from other ethnicities, sympathized and agreed with them, when this came out to, in the headlines on a large scale. It's not something maybe a lot of people thought about, but I guess a lot of people, when they heard this, was like, yeah, I guess that's right. And what's going on, as I said, I heard this like a year ago. The the voiceover actor Hank Azaria, who did Apu's voice, as well as like a lot of other characters' voices on The Simpsons, has finally made a decision, and it's set in stone. He's no longer gonna play Apu. He just is saying it doesn't feel right. That he thought long and hard about it for a whole year, and he just thinks, I gotta stop doing this. It's just, I'm not doing it anymore. So I don't know what the deal will be with Apu, if he'll be written out of the storylines, exactly how they'll go about doing it. But I just don't see how he'll continue to be a part of the show with, I guess technically he could still hang around and he doesn't talk anymore. I don't know. But chances are, I guess he'll probably will disappear from the show. Get in the comments and let me know your guys' thoughts, what you think will happen. But I don't know. This is something that we may see more, on other TV shows or different things like that with other characters, because this what's being said here about a caricature, or people being offended by the character. I'm sure there's a lot of other instances in pop culture or television where this goes on, I don't know. But this reminded me of something else that I wanted to share with you guys, right? I don't know. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with Aziz Ansari. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. I mess people's names up all the time, but he's a comedian, stand-up comedian, does a lot of acting as well. Pretty funny dude. But I don't know if you guys ever saw this show that he did on Netflix that was called Master of None. And basically on the show, he is someone who's trying to get into acting, like the character that he plays. And he ends up, in one part of the show, is talking about how Indian characters, because he is also of Indian descent, get typecasted into cab drivers or scientists or doctors and things like that. And he said it sucks, and something that he brought up that I actually had to look up and find out was true. Like, I was shocked when I heard this, is the movie Short Circuit. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with it. It's from the 80s. Johnny Number 5, this robot, and one of the characters, a scientist who creates Johnny Number 5, is of Indian descent in the movie, right? Well, something that Aziz pointed out on that show was that is actually a white guy who was doing, I guess we would call it brown face. Like, it was not an Indian guy, it was a white guy that they, you know, painted his skin up, and he talked with the accent and everything and played an Indian. It's kind of wild when you think about it. Like, and I had no idea. Like, get in the comments if any of you guys had ever heard of this. I had no clue. I looked it up. I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. You know what I mean? But I don't know, you know. So just wanted to share this with you guys. See what you guys think about this. I don't know, you know. Change is coming, you know, every day. That's just what's going on. For the Simpsons fans out there, let me know your predictions on what you guys will think will happen with Apu. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Thanks again for watching. J Coffee Talk, as I said, daily videos, all different topics. I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.